What's going on, world? My name is David Spellmon, and I am a behavior modification technician out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, before I get started, I have to big up Miss Fran and the entire team over at Musical Futures. The title of my presentation is Hip Hop and Social Emotional Learning, and this is important to me because my mission is all about destigmatizing hip hop and showing educators how it can be used in a classroom setting. So let's get right into it. What is social emotional learning? The major player here is CASTLE, and that is the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning. The best definition I've seen for SEL is it is the process of developing self-awareness, self-control, and interpersonal skills that are vital to school, work, and life success. Once again, school, work, and life success. That's what we want for all of our students. And there are 5 core competencies: self-awareness, self-management, responsible decision-making, relationship skills, and social awareness. You can also see this takes a village from the community all the way down to the classroom. Now, I'm going to share with you an example of how I use a song by a hip hop artist you wouldn't think would provide powerful, motivating, and uplifting lyrics. But here's Joel Santana with The Second Coming.
Santana. Even though we stand alone, we stand together.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for landing. Fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for flying Air Force Airlines. OB, call me the captain. Just blaze.
They say a family that prays together stays together, and one that walks apart just falls apart. So together we stand, divided we fall, united we form Voltron and take on all. Let's move, yes. The birds left the nest. I'm all grown up, I gotta fly with the rest. Best of the best is what we strive to be. Yeah, our legacy is what we trying to leave. Yeah, let's say goodbye to the past. The future's here at last. The second coming, the new beginning. The truth is speaking, you should listen. So glorious, victorious. We take what we want, we born warriors. So glorious, victorious. We take what we want, we born warriors. If you fall, get up and try it again. If you drop, get up and try it again. If you fall, get up and try it again. If you drop, get up and try it again. We tired of being runners up, we coming up. We ready for whatever you put in front of us. Blood, sweat, and tears, yeah. We dripped all 3 just to get here. No longer will I wake up and my dreams just vanish. It's staring right at me, I must take advantage. Hard work pays off, you get what you put in. So why stop now? Gotta keep pushing. We in a fight to the finish, so why not fight till you finish? Dig it, I'm my own author. Here's my story. My life's been full of pain, now where's my glory? I'm so glorious, victorious. We take what we want, we born warriors. So glorious, victorious. We take what we want, we born warriors. If you fall, get up and try it again. If you drop, get up and try it again. If you fall, get up and try it again. If you drop, get up and try it again.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to run through a wall. I don't know if I'm about to get on the pitch, if I'm about to get on the court, whatever the endeavor is, I am ready after listening to that song. So now we'll get into the lyrical breakdown. So I'm going to show you how the lyrics from that song can be utilized in combination with social emotional learning to have great discussions with your students. As you can see right here, best of the best is what we strive to be. A legacy is what we trying to leave. That is an easy tie-in to the competency of self-awareness. And we're talking about building up the skill of self-confidence. So best of the best, if you think you're the best, you're definitely confident in your abilities. So now the question can be asked to your students, how does one build self-confidence? Next lyric is, if you fall, get up and try it again. If you drop, get up and try it again. Now we're in the competency of self-management. The skill that we're working on is resilience. This would be a great time for you to share with your students. When did you have to overcome some difficulty? When did you have to go through some adversity? The last lyric from this track is, hard work pays off, you get what you put in. So why stop now? Got to keep pushing. Going back to self-management, the skill, and I see it says skills right there, but self-motivation. And then you can tie in goal setting to that as well. But as you can see, lyrics from hip hop can be utilized to boost up SEL competencies, can lead your dialogue with your students. Now, of course, you might say, well, that's an artist over in the States. What about for the UK? What about for other places? There is social emotional learning in all genres of music. You just have to really pay attention to the lyrics and find out how to tie it into social emotional learning. So even though the accent is long gone, I was born in London, big up the East End, Stratford. I'm coming back soon. So of course, I would be remiss if I didn't leave with a hometown example. So this track is Dinner Guest by AJ Tracy and Mo Stack. Now pay attention to the lyric, while short.
I ain't back and forth on the internet.
Like I said, the lyric, while short, can serve us in a school capacity. So the lyric mentioned by AJ Trace was, I ain't back and forth on the internet. No, sir. Going to social emotional learning, we're in the competency of responsible decision making, with the skill being analyzing situations. We all know how much conflict starts on the internet, on the socials, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, people saying negative things about each other leads to drama in real life situations. So with that lyric, I ain't back and forth on the internet, that is AJ Trace. I analyzing the situation, knowing if I keep talking back to somebody on the internet, it may lead to a negative situation. So that's a perfect example of responsible decision making that can be obtained from a lyric. So thanks once again to Ms. Fran, Musical Futures, for doing all of this great work across the world. If you want to connect, there's my email address, positivearcher@gmail.com. You can also find me on the socials, of course, with the positivity. On Instagram, it's Mr. Happy. That's a Spanish J, MRJAPPI. Then on LinkedIn, you can find me at David Spellmon. So, educators, this is our challenge. How can we be creative? How can we be innovative to reach the youth that we serve? That's my challenge to you all. Thank you once again for this time.